What's going on, everybody? This is Peter Thomas here, coming at you live with another stream. We are down with another week. I hope everybody had a wonderful one, was able to stay warm during the cold that we had kind of sweep through again. We had a little bit of snow here, and then some ice, and then a little more snow, so the roads were awfully fun to drive through. But now we are here at the weekend, ready to do some gaming. I'm going to do probably about 2 hours-ish of some Dragon Age. Then I'm going to head out, and I'm going to see a friend of mine. We're going to see, I think, Frozen in theaters, since I have not gotten to see that yet, and it looks adorable. And then we're going to get something to eat, and maybe later I will get to do a little bit of physical role playing with another good friend of mine, so that'll be a lot of fun. We're gonna try and do a little bit of Dungeon World between him, myself, and one of his buddies that he knows, and if not, his wife. We're hoping that she will join us, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and open up the view here, because I do want to show you guys something really epic, and that is my shirt. I'm not sure if you can see it properly or not, but that is a Redead that says free hugs, so that's quite epic if I do say so myself. I got this from the Yeti for $11, so if you're interested, I don't think it's $11 anymore if you can still get it, but it is $17 if not, I think, or you may be able to get it at the guy's website who drew it. I think he may be on Redbubble or something. You'll have to check the Yeti and find out. But yeah, so it's a pretty awesome shirt. I was pretty pumped when it came out, but without further ado, let's go ahead and move right along here. So last we left off, the last time I played, I had started a new character because I was raging really bad with my old character. For whatever reason, I just couldn't get everything to work out the way I needed it to. The game was hard. I made about 1,000,000 excuses before I decided, you know what, I'm just going to scrap this character. And move right along with it. So I started an elf, stayed a warrior, but I dropped the difficulty down to easy. I heard from a good friend of mine that the difficulty is like really ramped up in the PC version, so that's why normal felt like it was impossible. And now that I am on easy, I am noticing a considerable difference in playstyle. I'm not coming near death as often.
Alright.
So this is much better. I'm at least enjoying myself as I move through here.
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back. That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
All right. So you'll notice I'm definitely playing this game a lot slower this time around. Last time I kind of just flew to my objectives, trying to keep things interesting, but unfortunately because of that it made the game even harder. So I'm going to be doing a lot of whatever I need to do to make sure that my levels are on par. Like side questing and something like that. Exploring all the areas.
Right to the base! Right to the base!
And so I shall.
One down!
And so I shall.
You are no match for me!
Any last words?
don't think I saw those guys the last time I came through here.
All right.
Alright, so that flower I just picked up was the one I was looking for in order to rescue that Mabari hound. So I will be able to get a
Look there.
hound partner.
Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Likely understand.
I mean, we're all just shield bashing.
Here we go. That went well.
Hey, I leveled up.
And so I shall. Of course. As you desire.
I wonder if I can come back to this area and grab those chests that I'm missing. Because I don't have a rogue or anybody who can do the skill to open up those chests yet. But I know that I get one eventually.
All right. Of course.
Okay, I keep getting quests. Oh, a letter to Jogby. Is his dad's name Rigby? Yeah, there it is. Oh. have not found out what those gemstones do. I assume that you can tack them onto equipment like you can with, oh, what the heck's it called? Like a Baldur's Gate type game. But I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so this is the fallen tree. Part of that quest told me. Let's see here. Pass under a fallen tree bridge. No. Past a submerged tower on the right. Look between a high, ruined arch and a mossy standing stone. Oh, what was the... Somebody talked about a... Whoops. Okay, we can't get there yet. So I'm looking for a high archway with mossy stones.
Perhaps we should scare them off or something. I should
Now who's the idiot? Just die already! If I have seen a carnage I've yet to see!
Oh, this is dude's lockbox. Farewell to Jockby. Alright, so that's the supplies that he had left for his son. So I guess I could use those. Oh, it's two-handed. I'm not building a two-handed character, I would use it. Let's hang on to it for now and see what happens. Now I just need to find the will, or the lockbox that has the ladies deal. His wife, that's what I'm thinking of. Looks like I get passed through there. I guess not.
And so I shall.
you'll notice that I pause the game
And so I
sometimes
shall.
unintentionally, and that's because I keep thinking space will let me jump.
All right.
I don't think I've ever done that before. Oh shit. That's new.
So I shall. All right.
Well, now. Oh. Oh, took an arrow to the arm.
As you desire. All right.
So that's something new as well. It looks like the health poultices actually give me more health now. It's a considerable amount, actually. I used a lesser and it almost healed me back up to full, and I should probably use this level up already. There we go. No more penalty to my attack when I'm in shield defense mode,
like
so
it.
that's good. You can just pretty much leave that on now unless I'm going up against something, a lot of arrows. down a little bit further. Okay. So I've uncovered just about all of the map. So I haven't found that will box yet. And I should definitely do that. There we go. I leave all that I came with to my wife Jetta. Should you reader of this note feel charitable, I buried the sealed lockbox in our camp, nestled in a Tevinter rune in the western reaches of the wilds. It is my will that this lockbox finds my wife in Redcliffe, and that it is still sealed shut when it reaches her. Okay, so in the western reaches there should be a camp. So let's go check that out real quick. Oop, shit, scared the hell out of me. Between playing this game and working, I have actually been playing Fire Emblem Awakening on my 3DS. That game is just beyond amazing. I was stuck on chapter, I think, 11 for the longest time, and then I stopped playing because I was stuck on it. And when I picked it back up, I realized I had pretty much forgotten a lot of it, so I just figured I would just restart the game. New hero, new everything, and just go for it. Well, I did, and I got past the part I was stuck on, which was awesome. So now I'm just, everything beyond is now all new story, and it's been amazing. Again. I don't see a camp anywhere. I know I'm as far west as I'm gonna get to go here. Oh, here's a camp.
We still need to find those documents, if they're even here.
Alright, so I found the lockbox. Now we can go ahead and finish this up. What is this X over here? Excuse me, what are you? Oh, was Jory stuck? Oh, I see. It's a chastened or chastened trail sign, whatever that's supposed to mean. Must not have slept right last night. I'm still tired. Probably didn't need to go all the way down like that. I was gonna say, I never actually went up here before checking that body. Because the next cutscene, of course there's nothing up here, but the next cutscene forces you back out of the wild, so...
Well, well.
Morgan.
What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder? You are the intruder here. I believe the first question is rightfully mine. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered. Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Elves are not frightened little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. 'Twas my mother, in fact.
I always love that.
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe? A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
Poor Morgan.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize. Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Alright. Time to become a warden.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope. Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Yeah, give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could. A day, maybe 2. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you. Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Will do. What's up, Dunk?
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
I just got a text that told me Killian's at our local beer distributor is $10 for a 24-pack. That's amazing. It looks like that's where I'll be stopping tonight.
Excellent. You will need that courage to face what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later. As could any Darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
So mysterious. and it's freezing
The
down
more
here
I hear
again.
about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first
Sir.
Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
It's that crunk
From
juice.
this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel? Jory was warned that there was no turning back, as were you all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice. It brought me no pleasure to end his life. The Blight demands sacrifices from us all. Thankfully, you stand here as proof they are not all made in vain.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Okie doke.
The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Another level up. Studded armor now. Studded gloves? No? There they are. Chainmail. Don't have chainmail boots, or I would do those. Can, however, have a better shield. Warden's Oath. I need to get rid of some of my inventory here. I'm pretty stacked. Let's see, where am I going? I'm just down the way. Alright. What the hell? Do I have another level? I thought I used everything. Apparently had enough for another talent. These are all modes, so let's move the modes up here. These are active skills. Interesting that I have a bunch of skills that do the same thing, but just
I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
Strength.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
That's the case. Perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past. and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order. Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Cailan. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
cover. To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
Circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Cailan. A glorious moment for us all.
This whole shitbag guy, I can't stand him.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
My shield's kind of cool now.
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Alright, let's go light this tower. Once I head the right direction. Oh, we want you to auto level, sir. Speaking of, what level am I? Level 5. So I'm almost at the level that I was at when I gave up on my dwarf. I think I was level 6. Oh boy, do I suck at navigation. Even with a map.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
For Ferelden! Let's cross the bridge. Hour of Ishal.
Push them back! You will fall!
Help me. They're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Sorry, I forgot you get these random people.
I should like a throat!
Curious to know what the actual penalty is for wielding this skill. I'm still hitting for 24 to 26, it looks like. I wonder if I can tell on my character sheet. Doesn't look like it says. I do 21.2 with the shield active, and it stays exactly the same without it. Right? Yeah, nothing changes. Maybe that resistance stays? I don't know. It's Hard to say.
And so I shall.
We must get to the top of the tower.
Alright, so I just got done reading a thing. It says that in easy, I don't take friendly fire. I didn't realize that you could take friendly fire otherwise. It's interesting to know. Mage is down.
Some glory.
That's wild. The difference between normal and easy, where this battle I had to restart like 8 times. And now I get through it with 1 casualty.
Okay. Right. Next.
Blows my mind.
I'm sensing a dark spot.
next?
Delighted.
Okay, I just got a gift. I don't think I've got one of those before. That's back to the beginning. Okay. So one of the things I'm going to do when I finally get to set tactics up for permanent members is make sure that they attack any enemies that are hitting my wizard. 'Cause that's annoying as hell that they just go running around. They left that one guy
What are these Darkspawn doing ahead
with a
of the
pinch of
rest
health
Horde?
just to
There
come
wasn't
fight
supposed
with
to be any
me.
resistance here. Good point. I need to stay focused. Kill first, ask questions later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Teyrn Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
So many chests.
Delighted.
Wonderful!
Delighted.
Keep finding all these rings and bangles and things like that. None of them do anything for me.
And so I All right.
Don't mind us, we're just gonna shut the door like assholes. There's gotta be a way when you're in combat to just turn off door triggers altogether.
Another foe fallen!
Well, good guys, you guys do what you need to do. I'm gonna be over here looking for shit. suppose you can keep using the ballistas. I thought they were just a one-use thing. Am I supposed to be able to block those arrows? Maybe I'm using the wrong skill for it or something.
Of course.
I feel like I need to sneeze.
I'm sensing more dark spawn.